This is not a video on how to do this. This is a refresher video from our safety course last week. So if you took our safety course, we're just going to talk a little bit about roof safety, just an overview of how to hook up the equipment so you know how to use it. First thing, so all of you guys have a system that has a leash on it, okay, for your drills. Okay, so pretty simple stuff. You're just going to go ahead, you have the leash, okay, which is adjustable. Remember, you pull it to wherever you want it, and when you pull on it, it holds it, so you can have it at any height. The second little loop, so your carabiner goes through this, and it's hooked onto your harness like this, with the S-hook. That allows it so it won't open. There's two loops on the bottom here. One opens up to go around your drill or wrench or whatever it is, and then it pulls down tight, okay? The other loop that's on the very end, which is just knotted on the end, so you'll notice one loop moves, one doesn't. Swings up, and as it's on your harness, like this is how it's supposed to be on. Remember, this one pulls down and holds it tight. This one opens. So it allows you to hook it up so you can carry it, and then when you need it, you just pop it out, and you have it as long as you need it to be, and you lengthen it by pushing up on the knot, or shorten it by pulling down on the knot. And you can tighten it all the way up to here, so you can only have it that far if you're leaning on a really steep roof. Now remember guys, this training is for angles higher than 30 degrees. Your standard safety equipment will work just fine for what you guys are doing on lower angle roofs. First thing, we want to check our gear, and we want to do the buddy system. We want to check and make sure that our harness is on properly. We want to make sure that the nothing is on. We're double back type harnesses. We're locked in. We can't get any more than 2 fingers in our leg straps and our harness. So if you got a loose one like this, we want to tighten it down. We want to make sure that it's nice and tight, okay? Tight is going to help us when we swing this down underneath us to hold us in the air, okay? Most importantly, we have our strap here. So we're going to take our rope, which has been secured to something that will hold 5,000 pounds. We're going to take our belay device. Go ahead and move up here. We have on the outside, we press the button, we open it, we have the man and the hand. The man goes up to our anchor, the hand goes to us. So it sits just like that in the anchor. We close it all the way, and then we give it a jerk test. We want to make sure that it will pull through on the back to tighten up, but will lock as soon as we pull on it. So pull, locks instantly, okay? When it comes to our carabiner, we hook that onto our bottom loop here, down here at the bottom. We rotate it around until we get the metal ring is locked in, so the bigger part of the carabiner is facing away from you. That will go into this guy down here, just like that, okay? So it should set just like that. We do not want our carabiners setting off to the side and pulling against each other. We want to be pulling on both the proper accesses here, okay? So it should be just like that when it's setting. Now if you're right-handed, this should be facing your right hand. If you're left-handed, flip it over and face it on the other side. When we're coming uphill, we want to make sure that we're pulling up, taking it in our hand, sliding our hand down, and making sure that it grips before we let go of our hand. The very first thing we do is we're going to rappel down to the lowest point of the roof, so we always keep our dominant hand on. We're going to pull on. We're going to go ahead and pull down to the lowest point of the roof, and we do an overhand knot with an overhand knot so that we cannot fall off the roof, okay? No matter if this belay device completely failed and we sailed all the way to the very end, it would hit this knot and stop, okay? This also, if you get knocked out or anything like that, stops you from falling off the roof. Now, you're going to recover yourself. You can go back up the roof. We go back up the roof with our hands. Nice and easy, all the way back up. We set back down. We can let go after the system has been tightened off and our knot is in place. We never let go of our hand until this thing is secured and we have a knot in the end. Then we can go ahead and get our work done. If we need to, we can pick up our tool here and go to work. Now, we take our tools, we make sure those are safetied off. We can get it to work today. So it's safetied off up top like that, so it's not going to be swinging around on us. Now again, if we're on a low angle roof, maybe we're on an area where we're just walking back and forth from the ladder, we press the button on the center, keep our hand on the end of the rope, because this is always our secure rope. This allows us to move if we're in low angles. As soon as we let go, the device catches, but we always keep our hand on until the device is caught. We want to move up, we take it, we grab it with our other hand, we slide down, we slide down, we slide down, we lock up, make sure we're tight, then we can let go. Okay? Same with our helmets. We want to make sure that it's not flopping around. We always want to wear our helmets because what happens when we fall backwards, we hit our head. When we fall sideways, we hit our heads. Make sure you're wearing your helmet. All of our kits come this exact way, ready to go. If you fall off the roof, you will deploy your safety ladder. Okay? Hopefully. You'll pull it out, you'll step into it, and you keep pressure on your legs. This is the most important thing we worry about. If you come off where you're hanging in the air, that is very detrimental to your body, having all the blood flow down to the bottom of your legs and not be able to pump back up because you're not moving your legs. You must move your legs. If you're close enough to the roof, push off the roof and just keep pumping until somebody can get a ladder to you, or the rescue kit we keep in the truck on getting you back up onto the roof. You must pump your legs. That keeps the blood pumping up to your body and not letting it build up in your legs. This can happen over 5 minutes. People die from these things. So make sure you're pumping. If you've got your legs in your rope ladder, same thing, we're pumping up. If you're just dangling there and you can't touch anything, it's time to bicycle ride. We're sitting there and we're bicycle riding until somebody says you cannot stop once you start that. Once we've got the people to the top, we want to lay them on their side and let them just sit in the cradling position until they're ready to be, for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let that blood flow back up through your body. We don't want to jump them up as soon as we get them on the roof and have them stand up. That will cause all that bad blood to rush up into their body and not let their body enough time to recover from it. So, like I said, not a video on how to do this. This is just a catch-up video. So, this is Tate. Have a great day.